Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm finally back and I have a brand new unboxing for you and I've been waiting for this one. This is the very anticipated Why So Serious collection. This series is so cute. I have got a full box of the pendants. There are 2 secrets that you can possibly get and we haven't had a secret for a while, so I'm hoping that we get lucky today. Let's get into it. So we have 8 designs in this series plus the 2 secrets that you can get. So I'm going to show you the core designs first. So here are all the possible designs that you can get from the Why So Serious pendant series. So here are the main 8. So we have a nice variation of characters. I do wish that they maybe had some more of the Halloween-y style IPs such as Skull Panda or Hirano, but I know they had some figurines that were separate, but I do love the addition of Twinkle Twinkle, for example. Starting from the top, we have got Flame Clown, we have got Lumino Feast, we've got Rainbow Jelly Bean. I love this one, the colour is so cute. Then we've got String Puppet, Crimson Dancer, so we've got our 2 Mollies there. We've got, I think one is supposed to be Baby Molly, maybe both of them are. And then we've got, I think, everyone's favourite. So we've got the Juggling Clown. This is a must get for me. I love this one. Then we have the Shadow Joker and then the Silver Mist Clown. The very first secret that you might get in this series looks like this. And this is the very cute Twinkle Twinkle bubble gum. It is so super cute. The colours are really vibrant. They really remind me of circus clown. And there's a 1 in 40 chance of getting this one. And then our second secret looks like this. And this is the very beautiful Moonlit Mask LABUBU. And I think a lot of people want this one just as much as the Juggling Clown. There is a 1 in 80 chance of getting this. I haven't had a secret for a while now, so I'm really hoping that we get one of them. I love both of them, so I'd be happy either way. But let's get unboxing. Let's start with box number 1. I'm gonna go with the one right in front of me. I love the decorations so much on this. They're so super cute. Okay, first one. So we're back with the drawstring bag. So this is exciting and that's such a cute bag. Our very first Why So Serious pendant, and we are starting off with our string puppet Molly. Now I know this isn't many people's favorites, but that is super cute. Okay, let's have a look at the card. Here is a look at the very cute card that comes with it, and it's so fun. I love this style. So at the top it says the name of the character. So here is Molly. And then on the back of it just says, Why So Serious? And it looks like a little cute circus tent. And then you open it up. And then on the inside, you can see the character. I actually got it wrong. I thought it was String Puppet for some reason, but this one is the Crimson Dancer. So it's like you're opening the curtains and then our little character pops out. Our Molly Crimson Dancer, so she is a baby Molly and I can tell from the curls in her hair. And one of my first observations that it's quite a tall doll. So I think this series, they're about 16 centimeters in height. So they are quite a big size plush doll. Crimson Molly, I guess she's kind of like the circus acrobats. You know, the performers who make it really exciting. This definitely isn't one of my must-haves from this series, and I think a lot of people feel the same way. I don't know if she screams like clown, I don't know. I feel like it's missing something. In terms of the quality, I want to see how they look as we go, but she seems okay. She's got these very cute, kind of cotton socks on. And can you take them off? No, they seem like they're pretty stuck on. And then she's got this cute little skirt as well. And then she's got this sort of collar going around. The noticeable feature she has this very funny red nose clown. I wish it was squishy. That would have been really fun. And then you can see the top. It's almost like devil horns. It's given Maleficent vibes. And then on the back, oh wait, she's got like little fangs, I've just noticed, as teeth. So she's got one either side. That's really funny. And her lips look hilarious. They look like she's had a bit too much filler in the top lip. And then on the back is this very pretty red kind of velvet textured bow. I love a bow, so that's a really nice little feature. And then you can see the carabiner. So it's all just jet black. It says POP MART and Molly on the front. Yes. So guessing that on each label tag, it's going to have the character. Final look at our very first pendant from the Why So Serious collection. This is our very cute Crimson Dancer Molly. Moving on to box number 2. So you guys know I love helping you out. So I did a little bit of research online and was trying to kind of see if there was much information about the weights of them. I was giving them a shake before, and I feel like you can feel a little bit of difference between the pendants themselves. And I feel like that's just down to kind of like weight distribution. So I'm saying in my head, like if you want the juggling clown, you should feel like a more top heavy doll. I'm hoping we get a secret. So let's find out. Box number 2 now. I feel like this is a little bit heavier than the first one. Oh. Oh. No. Okay, number 2 now. This one definitely feels a lot bigger in size. This one is... We have got our LABUBU. Oh my God, I love it. It definitely did feel a lot heavier than the Molly. So guys, if you are looking out for this one, look for I feel like it's a kind of mid-weight box, but I'm so excited that we've got this one. Let's have a look at the card. So this time you can see that the top has got LABUBU, and you open up the card. There she is, our very fun juggling clown. So the juggling clown is the face of the Why So Serious pendants. This is such a fun collection. So you guys know that I have the pendants here, but I was so tempted to get the candy pouch as well. It was just, I love really fluffy bags. It's one of my things, but I was just like, I'm not going to use it enough. So I had to like restrain myself when I saw it in store. But there were some really cute pendants as well. They had a really fun ceramic mug, and I feel like there's something else that I'm missing as well, but it's just such a fun collection in time for Halloween. And the fun fact here, guys, is that actually I hate clowns. So I was a bit shocked at first. I was like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna get them. But the more I saw like videos and photos of this series, I was like, actually, there's some really nice ones in this collection. It's really unique. And funny enough, I also, as much as I don't like clowns, I really like jesters and periods. So I feel like that sort of helps steer me. But let's look properly now. This is definitely many people's favorites, and I'm sure one of the only reasons a lot of people just need this collection. So you can see how fun this one looks. We have got a mixture of kind of this dark blue with kind of orangey burgundy tones in it. So LABUBU, she's got like a contrast of face paint. Again, we have got that red nose, very shiny, the beautiful hat that comes with it. Now, one thing I want to check, so I don't know if you guys saw my Pingu video, but one of the charms had a fish on it, and it just basically came off, and I ended up losing that pendant, which was really sad. So I want to check if that is the case, like maybe you can take it off. Yeah, it seems like you can take the kind of jester hat part off if you want. Yeah, you can. It's just much better fitted. So I'm actually really happy to see that, because with the fish on the Pingu, that was not the story. And I feel like if you just pulled on it too hard, like that part, it would have just come out. So that is good. And actually LABUBU's falling out of the jester hat. So we've got one half that has got kind of like the Harlequin style print with the diamonds, and then you have got the striped print, which looks like the circus tent, the very cute detailing of the little bow tie, and then the very cute kind of dungarees. And my favorite detailing might just be the painted toenails. I always feel like these little things just make it more like stand out. And it reminds me a lot of Zimomo with the painted toenails. So love that detailing. And then we go to the back and you can see where the Velcro is to detach the hat. If you don't want it on there, I personally think that that is a really nice feature. So that stays as it is for me. And then little ears are poking through. Final look at our fan favorite juggling clown. This is a great pendant and I think it's a must get from this series. Box number 3. I'm going to pick from one of these two and I want to see if we feel some. These two are quite similar in weight. Maybe this one's a tiny bit heavier. Maybe about the same as the LABUBU. So difficult to open. So one thing I've noticed so far is that the boxes, they don't open so nicely. I know I'm not the best at it, but I've struggled so far with all of them. But this bag is really small. It reminds me a lot of the Baby Molly. Okay, number 3 now is... Oh, that's so cute. We have got our very first Hacipupu. We have our first Hacipupu. I hope I'm saying that right, or is it Hacipupu? I know I said it wrong before, guys. I'm so sorry, but you guys can always help me with the pronunciation. This is our very cute Shadow Joker. Ooh. This is our very first Hacipupu, and it's quite simplistic. I don't know, compared to the other design, I feel like they could have done a lot more with this. I understand the name is Shadow Joker, but I don't know, I want more clown, I want more, I don't know, considering the name of it, I feel like some green would have been really fun in this design. But the details that I do love on this one is I love the star around the eye. I love stars in general, but that's really pretty on the face. And then there's a little tiny black one just there as well underneath the eye. And then you have got the 2 little pom-poms on each side. We've got a nice bright kind of burgundy pink one. Actually, no, more magenta, I would say. And then you've got this dark grey one on the left side. Not much else on the face. And then you've kind of got what I don't know, I feel more of like Period when it's got the little baubles on the collar. And there seems to be a lot of like designs of patchwork. I don't know. This one's definitely not up there for me. It is cute. I like the, oh, that's really nice detailing, the little cute star patch on that side. That blends nicely. And then I like the 2 tones of the feet. So you've got one black and then one of the really nice satin red colour. And then onto the back. Again, that's just really disappointing. I don't know, I want more. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like when you have such a series, there needs to be more to it for me, especially with the higher price point as well. Final look at our 3rd pendant, we have our Shadow Joker. On to box number 4 now, and we've done a few from the front, so let me go to the back now. Ooh, quite heavy. Heavy. I'm just saying they're all heavy because they all feel that way. I think because they're much taller pendants than normal, there's definitely a lot more weight to them. I'm just gonna be very simple. I'm gonna go for this front one, and I want this to be Twinkle Twinkle. I've actually kind of had a newfound love for Twinkle Twinkle recently because I've been seeing so much of the character on Instagram, and it's just so cute, and it reminds me of just like a baby, and just, I love it so much. I'm hoping this might be our first Twinkle Twinkle. Ooh, a very skinny feeling figure. Okay, number 4 now. We have got our very first DIMOO. It's so pretty. We are finally revealing the first card for DIMOO. And this is Lumino Feast. I love the colorways of this one already. Lumino Feast, I feel like it's just a mixture of the Joker and the Period put together, just based off like the design of the shoes. This is what I meant by detailing, guys. This one is so nicely done. I can see lots of pattern, lots of color. It's simple. I know it's got just white, brown, and kind of beiges through it, but there's so many nice detailings on this one. And it does really look luminous. I feel like that's reflected really nicely in the name. So starting from the top, so we have got the hat part, and you've got 2 different designs. So you have got on this side the polka dots. So you've got the kind of lighter white side with the yellow polka dots. And then on this side, we have got the very cute stars, kind of like the 4-point stars. And then on this very soft, I guess it's beigey yellow. That's the best way to describe it, but it is looking a bit orange as well. And then moving down, so you can see on the kind of a fur part. I don't know if, yeah, I think that's supposed to be like DIMOO's hair. That's really nicely done. So we've got a gold star on one side, and then we've got this very evil looking, like teeth bearing face on this side. That's really nice detailing. And then I think this might be my favorite part other than the shoes. It's just how pretty the face looks. So there's a little star in the pupils of DIMOO's eyes. And then you've got just that very nice detailing of that silver tear coming down the face. Bit of a sad looking clown. And then we have the gorgeous outfit. This might be my favorite next to Juggling clown so far, but if you lift up the collar, you can see what almost looks a bit like a kind of evil cat. Like there's the little whiskers and there's the face on it. And then you've got some brown cuffs on the sleeve in this kind of satiny material. Again, we've got the same pattern as the hat on the short kind of dungaree parts. And then another detailing I love is the little pointy shoes with the little pom-poms. And then final look at the back. What's that? I don't know what that's supposed to be. That looks like a little tail or something. That's really funny. Oh, I don't know what I was expecting from the back of it, but there you go. There's DIMOO World just on the back of it, but you can unvelcro that part. We have our 4th pendant now from the Why So Serious. This is our Lumino Feast DIMOO. We are halfway through now. We've got a really nice selection so far of all the characters. So just the Twinkle Twinkle, still some secrets that we definitely need to get. We'll go back to the front. Number 4. This one feels quite top heavy. So if that is the case, I don't know, super secret, come on. This one feels really like, yeah, definitely top heavy. Oh, I love that. The box opens so nicely. Oh no, this one's really tiny. Okay, sometimes you just don't trust me, guys. Number 5 is this is another DIMOO. It's our Flame Clown. It's so soft. 2 DIMOOs back to back. This is our Flame Clown. So Flame Clown is pretty similar in terms of colours as the Juggling clown, but it definitely is giving more of the flame feeling. So really bright red hair. The texture of it is so nice. It's really super soft. We will start from the top, and you can see the very cute little clown hat, a nice fluffy yellow pom-pom. We've got the kind of Argyle style pattern around the hat with like a kind of like ruffle, I don't know what to call that, ruffle edge. And then we've got some detailing in the hair again. So both DIMOOs seem to have a kind of scary face embroidered into it. This one's looking a bit more like, I don't know, like scary pumpkin vibe or like skeleton. So a really fun design. I wonder if there's something on the side. No, nothing else there. And then we move down. Again, we have got the kind of similar face paint. We've got the red nose. I like the eyeliner detail around the eyes. So one is in the kind of burgundy red, and then on the opposite side, it's got kind of a shiny satin blue color. So we've got the contrast of like the face paint. We've got the ruffled collar. We've got some red on the sleeves with a star pattern. It sort of matches my nails. Cute. And then we move down. Again, we've got another design kind of on the belly part of DIMOO's outfit. I really like this outfit. It's really giving me like Long John vibes, or like those typical like pantsuits that like clowns normally wear. So we've got, it almost looks a bit like Molly's sort of like head shape from the Crimson Dancer, but it's more like a wolf head, I would say. And then we move down to the bottom of the pantsuit, and then we've got the very cute kind of clown style Perrier shoes with their little orange pom-poms. I really like the expression of DIMOO. It looks so innocent. I wish I liked clowns more. And then you can see the back of the suit. Let me see if I can open that. Yeah, so it does look like with all of the pendants that you can just take the outfits off if you want to. They would look very weird. And maybe you could interchange them if you wanted to, but that's good, especially if you want to clean it as well. That's probably a really good feature to have. Our fifth pendant now is our second DIMOO, and this is the Flame Clown. All right, we have 3 boxes left to go. Come on, we need a secret. You'd feel like when there's 2 chances, you know, you've got to get one. Oh, this one's really heavy. Okay, let me do this one. This one's got quite a lot of weight to it. It might even be the heaviest or the clunkiest so far. Okay, who do we have next? Oh, we have got our Twinkle Twinkle. This one is definitely quite weighty. So if you do like this one, guys, look out for a quite bulky, heavier box. It's got a good rattle to it. So adorable. Okay, let's look at the card. So we have our very first Twinkle Twinkle of this series, and I love it so much already. Let's do the reveal. Oh dear, I'm doing a good job. Da-da! It's the jelly bean one, and this is just so fun. Twinkle Twinkle, I feel like is becoming quite popular now. I feel like I've seen people in Asia just love it so much more. There's so many people like dressed up in the costumes and doing these really funny dance videos of it. But in terms of the Why So Serious, I definitely think a lot of people really like this one too. And I think it was a nice choice to have it also as the secret. But this one is the most colourful by far. It's super vibrant. I like this. This definitely screams like clown. I feel like more like, you know, the clowns that you get for like children's birthday parties. This is what I expect to like turn up. Ones that are not so scary, that are more like the ones that like make balloon animals for you. So let's take a closer look at this one. I love that they've kept the theme of like Twinkle Twinkle in the nightcap. So there's the very cute stars. Oh, love that so much. And then you have got, I don't know what that's supposed to be on the top here. Maybe you guys can tell me what sort of pattern that's supposed to be. But on the opposite side, you have got a very creepy, it's a very happy but creepy looking face with the eyes crossed out. It's almost those like Caw's eyes. And then we go to the front. Let me just get off there. And you can see this is actually the first one I'm seeing where the eyes are kind of looking off to the side, really sneaky, like what's going on over there? And then Twinkle Twinkle's mouth is just really funny, just a little tiny little circle. And then on this cheek, we've got some cute little blue stars, very cute red rosy cheeks. And then we move on to the outfit. So they've all sort of had a mixture of like kind of dungarees and then pantsuits. So Twinkle Twinkle has got a red kind of corduroy pair of dungarees on. We've got a denim style bow tie. You can detach that if you don't like that. I didn't actually mean to do that. Let me just try and put that back on. But yep, you can take the collar part off, the collar bow tie, as I shall call it. Put that back on. And then on the dungarees, you can see it says, just smile. Now, I feel like that's a little nod to the Joker with the very creepy smile, you know, with the big open mouth. And I love that this series is called Why So Serious, like a nice little homage to it. And then on the dungaree buttons, you've got one smiley face with the cross eyes, and then you've got one sad face. You've got like the two emotions of clowns. You get those really creepy sad ones, and then you get the really happy, overly excitable clowns. So I like they've kind of mixed that into the outfit. And even the shoes have got the two personalities. You've got this very bright, stripy, almost looking like candy, bonbon style foot. And then on this side, you've got this very cute bear. That's quite random. I like it. The one thing I love about this pendant too is the texture. It's really soft and furry. And I think with the other Twinkle Twinkles that I've got as well, it's kind of much thicker, curly one. This one's quite thin and soft. And then the back, I'm not seeing any extra detailing. I think they've left it all to the front, but this is such a good pendant. And obviously the Twinkle Twinkle on the headband, how could I miss that? And our sixth pendant now, this is our very cute jelly bean Twinkle Twinkle. We have now got one of every single character that you can get. Let's do a quick recap on what we still don't have. We obviously don't have our two secrets, so we don't have our bubblegum Twinkle Twinkle and our moonlit mask LABUBU. And then we also don't have Silver Mist Clown. I really like this design. And then the string puppet Molly, which I don't mind not getting. I would rather have a secret. All right, that was a little bit heavier, so let me pick this one. Boxes are getting a little bit better to open. Okay, this is like a middle-sized pendant from the frills of it. So maybe we are looking at another Molly. I like it if it was a secret. So number 7 now is, oh my God, it's so sweet. This is our very cute Silver Mist Clown. This is one of the designs that I just fell in love with because I told you guys I love like the period style. So we have our second Hacipupu or Hacipupu, and this one is the Silver Mist Clown, the reveal. Love this one. This 1000% screams the clown, the court jester, the period. This is a beautiful design. So here is another design that I just knew I was going to love as soon as I saw it. It really reminded me of like a couple of years ago at Halloween. I sort of had a similar outfit to this of like a period style kind of Harlequin. And I feel like this is a very nice nod to it. This is super pretty. Again, it's quite simple with the tone. And let's look at the close-up details. So we have got the very cute kind of jester hat. We have got the plain design on one side with the gold pom-pom. And then on the left side, we have got the stripe pattern. And I think that's just a really nice, simple contrast. Whereas I feel like with the other Hacipupu doll, it's so plain next to it. I mean, apart from the cute star details, like this one really does suit like the clown collection. I can see this. If I had to pick, it's definitely this one over the Shadow Joker by far. The face is cute. One thing I am noticing as I'm just holding it, does it feel like the head's really lopsided on this one? Like it's a bit off to the side. I could probably fix that with some adjustments, but I don't know. This is the first one I'm really noticing a bit of like a head tilt to the side. So the face detailing on this one, oh, that's pretty. So we've got a kind of little spot on the top of the face, and then moving down you have got a triangle on one side, and then you have got a heart on the other. So it's kind of given that, you know, pack of cards with the suits. Again, we've got the very cute shiny red nose, and then we have got the outfit. So again, this is kind of like the Long John's pantsuit style, We have got the black pom-poms on one side and then the contrast of the white. And then you can see we've got another contrast of patterns. So on the opposite side now, so we have got the stripes on the right side, and on the left side, we've got the black with the beige polka dots on it. I think this would have been really nice if it was more of like this kind of shiny satin material they have down here. It would have been like really sparkly, giving it a bit more depth. The feet, they're not bad, but again, they're not showing much. I wish these also had the little pom-poms, the same as on the DIMOO, but I guess actually they've kept it the same because the Shadow Joker doesn't have any poms on it. Maybe that's why. But it seems all okay so far. Oh, one thing I've just noticed is there's actually a massive thread there. I know that some of my friends and people that I know did say they've seen a couple of quality issues with the dolls. I think so far I've been quite lucky. This is the first pendant I'm seeing some like general quality issues on, and actually looking at the back, I want to show you something. Can you see that the stitching job's really not well done here? It's like the stuffing's coming out. I don't know if that warrants me complaining about it, but like you can really see it as it goes along, that like it's just like the stuffing's not been sewn well into it. So it might be worth me just going into store and just asking about it. It never harms to, guys. Like these are supposed to be art dolls at the end, you know, at the end of the day. Like, I don't want to see massive quality issues, but that does make me worry that over time that could just split open and then all that comes out, which is a shame because this is such a nice pendant. Yeah, it just looks really wonky. Can you see on one side? This side is not, I don't know, there's more material of this than this. Okay, I'm seeing a few quality issues on this one. Anything else? I mean, the sleeves could also be a bit better with the sewing. Not the end of the world, but yeah, that is my kind of cause for concern here. I can always snip that thread at the top, it's not a problem. Final look at our 7th pendant, we have our Silver Mist Clown. So we have reached our final box, guys, and this, oh, why has this got so scrumpled? It's got quite a lot of indents. The one thing I definitely don't like about this series is the material that they've used from this box. It's so prone to getting like dents and knocks in it, and it's not that nice to open. It's quite tricky actually. But we have got our final chance at getting either of the Secret or the String Puppet Molly. And I don't know, I feel like this is a bit too heavy to be Molly. It's not as heavy as the Twinkle Twinkle, which I think might have been the heaviest box out of all of them. This feels like it's in between, so, oh my God, I want this to be a secret so bad. Okay guys, all the luck, please, come on, we want to see a secret. It's been so long. Final box. Ooh, is that a good sign? Come on. Oh, it feels small. Okay, our final one, guys. It's our... Oh, I really wanted it to be a secret. So she feels quite heavy, but when you actually get to the bag, she's really light. But this is our actual String Puppet Molly, and she's quite underwhelming. I feel a bit sad that we finished on this one. But let's look at the card. So guys, we've sort of come full circle. We started with a Molly, we're finishing with the Molly. This one is the String Puppet, and she is a very simple design. Not so sure. So String Puppet Molly. So I was thinking that both of them were going to be like a regular Molly and then actually like a baby Molly, but I think they are both baby Molly. And I think she is a cute IP, but she's, I don't know, I really didn't want her for this series in particular, so I'm not quite sure why they picked her. This outfit, I don't know guys, I can definitely see why she wasn't really one of the favourites here. It's too simple. When you have something like Why So Serious, I'm expecting colourful, I'm expecting clowns, vibrancy through them, but it's just, I don't know. The Crimson Dancer is a little bit better, not much. It's just, I don't know. Do you know what she feels like? She looks like she's wearing a black sock. And that's me putting it really, like, really nicely for you, but it's not screaming, I don't know, it's not screaming clown energy to me at all. I guess it's supposed to kind of mimic, you know, the marionette clowns and maybe like the puppet shows that they do at the kind of circus fairs. And with that, I don't know, when you think of string puppet, maybe they would have put some like little strings or something, you know? I don't know. I'm just moaning a lot about this one because I just feel very underwhelmed. And I'd love to know if you guys felt exactly the same with the baby Mollies in this series. But the outfit is generally black with some tones of kind of a mustard yellow through it. It's like a corduroy material on top. The tiny cute detailing that there is, there's some like cute little silver stars, and then we have got like a mustard yellow pom-pom with a beige colour one on each side of the hat part. Her outfit is nice. It is definitely giving the Period vibe with the pom-poms on the chest part. So you've got the two of them, and then you've got the stripe pattern. But I don't know what the skirt part is doing though, really. I feel like maybe they could have just taken that out and maybe put some like colourful pom-poms through the middle. It's just, I don't know. But moving on to the back. So we've got the same feature as our Crimson Dancer. So we have got the big ribbon satin bow. This is really nice. This colour's really pretty. Like maybe that's what the colour of the skirt should have been, but I don't see any other detailing on this one at all. Nothing on the back. And we finish with our final pendant from the series. We have our string puppet baby Molly. Here is everything from my Why So Serious unboxing today. I've got very mixed feelings about it after it all. There is definitely some designs that are just amazing. They look so much better in person too. And then there's just some I feel like they kind of just missed it a little bit, just needed a bit more detailing, a bit more fun into them. I'd love to know if any of you guys are collecting this series, what do you think about it? If you liked today's video, guys, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. I'm always reading your comments and I'd love to know what you guys want to see in future videos. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button for all future content and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.